This is the visual aid I'm going to use to hand out to the class. How you doing? My name is Stephanie, and I'm going to talk about the electoral vote. Have you ever wondered why we use electoral vote and not a popular vote? Think about it. What's the point of not just counting all of the votes and whoever wins, wins? I've always wondered this. The way the electoral vote is doesn't always mean that the president that we want, that we vote for, that we stand in line for hours for and cast our vote is not going to be necessarily the one that wins in the end. For instance, in the 2000 Gore versus Bush election, Gore won the popular vote by a margin of 5,000 votes. If you win by 5,000 more of anything, you should win the election. Bush in turn won because he had more electoral votes. This was one of the closest presidential elections we've had. As they say, history will repeat itself. If we don't do anything, this will continue to happen. The president that we want to run America may not be the president that's elected on election day. Let me backtrack a little bit and explain how the electoral vote works and how our president is elected. The number of electoral votes equals the number of Congress each state is allowed to have. For instance, a state may have 100,000 people, but only have 2 electoral votes. So a president's going to concentrate on those states, such as Florida, that have many electoral votes, and not campaign in states such as North Dakota that only have a few electoral votes. I passed out a little flyer showing the 2000 election. This shows how Gore won the popular vote, and in my opinion should have been our president because he won by 5,000 votes. Electorals in each state make a pledge to vote for that president that the state wins. They are not held responsible by federal law to actually vote for that president. So come election day, that elector that is supposed to vote for your president can change their mind. They can just vote for whoever they want. Meaning that in the end, your vote may not even count. You stood in line for hours to cast your one vote for the president that you wanted, and in the end, may not even count because that elector chose not to vote for him. And that has happened on a very few occasions, but it has happened. The Electoral College gives unfair advantage to states such as Florida to swing the vote. Other states that are bigger have more people and could be casting votes towards the president that they want, but in the end it doesn't matter because they don't have as many electoral votes. America started on the dreams of the people, and now we are run by the dreams of politicians. We need to be more involved in our government, at a local areas also. Write to our congressmen, try to change that we don't just use a majority vote, and that's the way it should be. It's the fair way. Whoever has the most votes should be president, regardless of how many politicians are allowed to run for Congress in that state. As Americans voting on election day, you should leave there feeling like your vote mattered. It is important. We are a country run on values, and you should feel like your values are heard. You go and you vote and you're proud to be an American, your vote should count. Thank you.